Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You remember when Nancy Pelosi said we have to pass Obamacare so we can learn what's in it? Well, it got passed 3 years ago, and guess what? We're still learning what's in it. As each day goes by, we're learning something new. What did I do a video on this? Oh yes, I know. I did a video on this morning, and I talked about people that sign up for Obamacare have no idea as to whether or not their medication that they're taking is in fact within their formula. Because none of them are posted. Huh? And if it ain't there, it ain't going to get paid. And none of what you pay for your prescriptions goes against your insane deductible. That's one of the gems. What else just came out? Well, you know, the United States has literally thousands of volunteer firemen that protect thousands of cities across the country. And guess what? Well, if you have a volunteer fire department and it has more than 50 volunteer firemen, well, they're considered employees. And then the city has to provide them and their families with health care. The Obamacare style health care. Huh? Is that a new twist or what? You know, it's interesting about making these videos on Obamacare. There's always something new to talk about. I wish that weren't the case. I wish I could wrap up the Obamacare videos by saying hasta la vista, you know, like hasta la vista. What is hasta la vista? Oh yeah, I know. Like, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? That's what that's like. Well, I personally don't understand how Obamacare can survive. What did I hear today? Oh yeah, they just hired a new guy, a propaganda guy. And he's famous for, you know, turning the screws on the other party. And now what they're going to do is they're going to blame the failure of Obamacare onto the Republicans. Yeah, you didn't give us enough money. You didn't give us enough breathing time. You kept insulting us. It's all your fault that we failed. Because it can't succeed. So they're getting ready to hammer the Republicans as to why it turned out to be a dismal failure. What they should also do is get rid of Pelosi, you know? What did I hear? Oh yeah, I heard a rumor that she might retire. And the reason that she might retire, according to the rumor, is they took away her jet. She was flying a 757 back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from California to DC. Yeah. Cost like a couple of $1 million bucks. You know what I mean? She was having parties, took her grandkids, took her kids, had cocktail parties. One of the booze bills was like more than the average family makes in a year. You know what I mean? That's one of the booze bills. It was a party she hosted. Yeah, but anyway, I don't think she'll leave. And the reason that I don't think she'll leave is she's hopeful that either Bozo hangs in based on Res 15. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I'll tell you what it is. I've spoken about it numerous times. Res 15 is a bill that some New York Democratic representatives have been trying to push through for I don't know how many years. If it gets passed in the Senate, and there's a good chance it'll get passed in the Senate based on what's going on in the Senate, then the 2 4-year terms for Prez are out the window, and Bozo can hang in. You know what I mean? He can stay. He might stay anyway. Yeah, it's just totally nuts. It is completely insane. But hey, you know, Obamacare is like the gift that keeps giving, you know what I mean? Every day there's a new nightmare. You know, with pre-existing condition, all those folks that have AIDS, they got it made in the shade. Well, actually they don't. They think they do, but they don't. And the reason that they don't is because their medication doesn't go against their deductible. And if the policy they select doesn't have the medication that they take, they're screwed. You know what I mean? Yeah. That goes into probably hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just for one person that maybe shouldn't have done what he or she did. Well, he in most cases. Oh, it could be she. Well, he or she did to get AIDS. You know what I mean? They obviously put their you-know-what where they shouldn't have put their you-know-what. You know what I mean? Oh, that's how you get it. Well, anyway. We'll see what happens. I got no doubt that it's going to fall apart, and I got no doubt that Obama and his criminal dysfunctional administration are going to blame it all on the Republicans. They have to, because otherwise they haven't got a chance in hell of winning the 214 and maintaining the Senate and taking the House. No, it ain't going to be theirs. No, they're going to be gone. What do you think? I told you what I think.